Hey Taurus, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This allows me to pick up on additional energies as I read for the collective. It will also notify you of when I upload new videos. Please keep in mind that energies can be reversed, so please place parties where it fits in your situation. Um, so today I want to go ahead and do a quick sex check. See what's going on with Taurus. Spirits, angels, ancestor guides, tell us about the sex check for Taurus. Tell us about Taurus. Nine of Swords. Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. All right, Taurus. Take it as it resonates. Either you or your person is up at night thinking about their person. That's possibly a strong soul bond. That you consider to be your wish fulfillment. So we have heavy water here right now. Tell us more about the Nine of Swords. Why are we losing sleep and have anxiety? Tell us about the Nine of Swords. Tell us about the Nine of Swords. Four of Swords. All right, so someone's almost making themselves sick over the situation. The Chariot. Are we in it feeling anxiety and losing sleep because we feel like we've possibly are worried about making the right choice? Maybe you're not sure that this person or your person is not really a soul tie. Are you confused about that? The Star. Yeah, you strongly desire this person. So if you're strongly desiring this person, then you're making the right choice. I think you already know this in your head. You're losing sleep over nothing. Tell us about Taurus's person. I don't know, maybe something's happened. Tell us about Taurus's person, please. Tell us about Taurus's person, please. Queen of Wands. My, oh my, oh my. So the person you are thinking about, again, we've got heavy water. So we've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius. We have some air energy again. And then with the Queen of Wands, so we've got some fire. We've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So it could really be any signs, but it does appear to be heavy water. Okay, so the Queen of Wands. So we're a little in our head over a Queen of Wands that's clearly independent, attractive, beautiful, probably has a lot of suitors coming after him. And we have the Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. Okay, so you are up in your head because you are very, very sexually attracted to this person. And maybe you're not sure that this person is actually considered to be a soul tie, someone who's actually your person. Maybe because you are so sexually attracted. This person's very truthful with the way that they're flirting with you, communicating with you. It's not this person being fake or untruthful. So the communication that you're having, the Queen of Wands seems to be very interested back. So you are up in your head probably for nothing, unless there's something else that needs to come out that hasn't come out yet. I mean, so far, this looks like it's a really good reading. We've got two people that are clearly very physically attracted to each other. You know, there's emotions in here. You know, if it's a soul tie, why are you up in your head? Why is Taurus in their head? Tell us more about why Taurus is in their head. Tell us why Taurus is in their head. Why is Taurus in their head? Eight of Cups. Did your person walk away from the situation? Did they withdraw their emotions for some reason? Nine of Pentacles. So you're feeling like, okay, so your person, I don't necessarily know that they've walked away. Maybe they have, or you're not feeling the emotional connection. It might have been shut down, or take it as it resonates. But there is long-term stability here. There is happiness. Seven of Cups. Clearly, yeah, there is confusion between the two of you in this situation. So, I'm going to call it for what it is. And it's not anything that, me telling you on video, both parties would need to be watching, or you would need to figure out a way to actually communicate with each other. That's, I would say 80% of the problem is couples don't know how to communicate. Either one's not really listening, or one doesn't really know how to initiate a conversation, or it could be a little bit of both. But that's really, it's wild, because a lot of these readings that I've been doing the problem has been because two people do not know how to communicate with each other. I'm going to switch decks. For a little bit more clarification. So not everybody speaks the same language, and that's kind of what people need to learn. Those are, communication is one of the biggest problems in relationships, and everybody has their own communication style. And it's about figuring out how each other communicate, working together, and balancing up and understanding each other's communication style. You don't have to have the same communication style to be together, because then that would just be boring. It's more interesting if you need to actually learn about your partner. It wouldn't be any different than you learning what they like and don't like in the bedroom, right? You have to be open enough to be able to communicate to each other what you like and what you don't like. You just got to know your style. Spirit, so tell us about what tell us more about the details about the communication between these two. Tell us more about the communication between these two. One more. Tell us about the communication for these two. The Nine of Cups. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. Okay. So right now, your communication is basically at the most entry level of a relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's fine. You got to start somewhere, right? That's where everybody starts with relationships. It starts off as a page. Pages are also people that are considered children or younger. You know, for relationships, it's just the beginning stage. It's starting out, getting to know each other, feeling each other out. So it looks like you guys need to talk about and be truthful with each other about wanting to have some more emotion in your relationship, in, you know, maybe some more emotion in your communication, not too much emotion, but enough to take it more than just the sexual flirting, right? It looks like you've got the sexual flirting down. But if you're actually a soul tie and a match for each other, you're going to need to be able to, especially if you want to be with this person on a daily basis, you're going to want to take the time to learn more about each other. That's kind of, you know, what makes a relationship is exploring your person and who they are and how do they work. You know, you don't want to use it in a way where you're learning how your partner works, communicates, or functions to use it against them. That's what you don't want. But you do want to learn to understand them, and it makes it more fun. You're exploring each other. Not only, you know, do you explore each other in the bedroom, you want to be able to explore each other outside of the bedroom, you know, doing normal things, going to the grocery store together. Maybe, you know, one prefers to drive the shopping cart while the other one prefers to pick out the food. Or maybe you two have your own separate things where, you know, you each grab your own cart. You know, one gets one half of the list and one gets the other, or however you work it out, right? There's so many different ways, and this is just me giving like an example, you know. And then there's also the, you know, where one actually goes to the grocery store and does everything, but when they get home, the other one takes everything out of the car and puts it away, right? It's team effort. No matter what you do in your relationship, it needs to be a balance and it needs to be a team effort. That way, nobody feels like they're being taken advantage of, whether it's, you know, intimately, sexually, or house chores. You know, that's what makes a successful relationship, is having the balance. So you both clearly have a lot of attraction for each other. So starting off with the Page of Cups, you know, you want to be, you know, truthful. Start out by saying, you know, something sweet to your person, because obviously, when you have the Nine of Cups, you have your wish fulfillment. So now it's getting it off the ground. You want to get it off the ground now. So, and like I said, communication is one of the biggest problems. So somebody needs to, and it's okay if one person initiates, communication, but the other one needs to at least be willing to answer questions or talk back. Okay. It takes two. You can't have one person doing all the work. Just like you don't want one person doing all the work in the bedroom. It's like if you're going to do that, you might as well get a blow up doll, right? You might as well get yourself a toy, because it's going to be a lot less headache for you. But when you're actually with a person, you want to share responsibilities. Let's see here. So we have a little bit of Pisces. And then we have more water and more air. So we've got a lot of, it's almost like I want to say your emotions are more stuck in your heads. And you got to get it out of your head and talk about it. Yeah, because, most couples usually, nowadays, they're either not speaking or they are fighting. They're not really communicating. All right. Spirit, what is the outcome going to be for these two? What is the outcome going to be for these two? What is the outcome for these two? I had a reading last night. Who was it? Who did I do first? Sagittarius. They ended up with the Ten of Cups as well. So you might want to watch the Sagittarius video. It might resonate if you have Sagittarius in your chart, or if your person is, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or they have Sagittarius in their chart. So they ended up with the Ten of Cups as well. And I believe there might have been some communication in that one as well. Ten of Wands. Eight of Coins. Okay. So it looks like the outcome is you two basically have the Ten of Cups. Okay? But one of you is going to end up feeling more burdened with keeping, I guess, the communication and passion going. So you're going to need to remain diligent about being fair and keeping balanced, because at the end of the day, you two can have the Two of Cups but you got to work together. Is there any advice for these two, Spirit? Any general advice? Any general advice? One more. General advice. Ten of Swords. Devil. Seven of Coins. So Spirit's advice is so basically he's telling you, Spirit's telling you that this situations are hard work. It doesn't have to be that hard, but you know, it takes work. It's something that you have to continuously work on, just like when you're on a spiritual journey, you're always working on yourself. That's just part of it. We never stop learning, we never stop growing. So relationships are the same way. So while it's going to take some hard work, the hard work will keep the relationship from failing, and keeping you, like with communication, will keep, you know, with the Devil here, it's the thought process for the both of you. I think more on one person than the other, but I still think it's the both of you because of so much air being stuck in your head and your thoughts. Because at the end of the day, you two are a soul tie. You two do, you know, can have the Ten of Cups. I mean, long-term stability, you know, emotional fulfillment, like it's all here. The problem is you're just on more entry level relationship status. You should be a little further along, and that's probably why you two are so much in your head. But you know, it's Spirit's like you're gonna have to work at it, and you're gonna have to continuously work at it to keep yourselves from failure and keeping the thoughts, you know, the negative thoughts out of your head. You know, you got to start out where, you know, one person reaches out and shows a little emotion, the other person needs to respond back with a little bit of emotion. It does not like you have to get married or, you know, say I love you right off the bat. You know, maybe in your head you already do, but if you're up in your head and uncomfortable with communication styles, then it's not like you have to do anything like that right off the bat. You just start off with a little bit, you know, because you two are definitely compatible in the bedroom, and you can definitely be compatible outside of the bedroom. So yeah, you might want to check out the Sagittarius reading I posted. So it might resonate with you. All right, Taurus. If anything resonated, go ahead and hit the like button. Drop a comment. Always love to hear from you. Much love and light. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.